Once again, I'm back. It's the Uncle, and welcome to another episode of TUBARS. And listen, come on, man. A lot of talk around this. We know Eminem is back. He snuck out on us. Kamikaze coming at a lot of folk on this, John. I definitely got to tell y'all my thoughts on that, John. And listen, man, do me a favor. If you thumbs down the video, can you at least tell a brother why so I can make the shows a little bit better? And another thing, drop where you from, because I want to know if I'm reaching Germany. Comment where you from. I want to know if I'm reaching Cali. I want to know if I'm reaching Texas. I want to know if I'm reaching St. Louis. Oh, and speaking of St. Louis, my man JV Friday the 13th swung over that Too Real single, and that John, it go hard, fam. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm getting some enjoyment out of that, which leads me into my pickups for this week, because I did pick that John up. And I also picked up my man Thomas Wu. I mean, come on, man. Forever legendary. This mixtape, so dope, man. I appreciate you, man. You came hard on this, John. I gotta give you some credit on that, John. My man, Faith, Hustler's Grammar. I mean, come on, man. I swung over to Dat Piff. Once I saw that John was released, I grabbed that John. That All I Know track goes hard. That chorus bangs on that John. That Now You Know, I'm grooving to that John too. Had to give my man some credit on that John. And also Bobby Krills, man. I seen him, found out about him through Instagram. He be barring out. He got this Free Will mixtape. I picked that John up. I might be a little late. I don't even know when it dropped, but that John is dope. That Followers track bars out crazy on that John. Freedom Summer. My man Trans Lee, they be fronting on this ball. They wasn't looking at him until T.I. signed him. And this ball, dope. That Freedom Summer is just a banger. And of course, come on, man, how we gonna front on the Triple OG 1B? I mean, this Return of the Trill, that recognized track featuring Big Crick and T.I. I was grooving to that, John. Currency is back. You know what I mean? He took a little time. Instead of giving us these month-to-month Jones, it's Fire in the Clouds, John. I've been digging up on that. My man Boss, you know, that Milky Way, John. I love that Front Desk track. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know, J. Cole, you got something special with this ball, but that Front Desk track, I rewind that John like 4 times in a row before I even go to the next John. This other ball verdict. Instagram, I'm telling you, man, Instagram is working for a lot of folks, because this college ain't for everyone. Once I saw the title, I downloaded this John. This is going to be such a slept on album, and I just been digging in that John because it's just so good, the messages. And guess what? College ain't for everybody. It is for some of y'all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it, but you know, when you got other skills, it is other things that you could do. Don Q, come on, man, hosted by Don Cannon. You know, Don Season 2. I mean, you know, Don Q is very consistent, man. And this young lady, this album cover, first off, the Queen Joe, Some Women Are From Mars. I mean, this is just so different and so needed in music today, man. That mixed signals track, excuse me, folks, you gotta stop sending those mixed signals. And that Jupiter track, I just love that jaunt, man. Queen Joe, keep doing what you're doing, young lady. And one of the most slept on MCs out here, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, he definitely needs to get more credit. And I'm talking about none other than Young Chris. All right, y'all can say what y'all want, you know, about state property or whatever, but this guy lyrically is very, very good. This Network 5 mixtape, you know, he's been staying with the network, and I've been listening to every network part of this series that comes out. And why is he just so underrated and unappreciated out here in hip-hop, man? We got to speak on it, man. You got to respect this man's flow, his rhyme scheme, his style, that Rockefeller track. I love that story on there. And also, y'all boys got to stop snitching out here. That Never Tell track is just dope, man. The production is crazy on that joint. And come on, man. I don't know. Are y'all even listening to MCs in Philly? Because my man Cree Forts, man. I mean, more than music, this album / documentary, man. Y'all got to go beyond the music with my man Cree, man. You got to see why he's out here doing this for y'all, man.
Freestyles with my songs. That's what they don't understand, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you gotta dance on it. You gotta put some, you gotta get some drops in the beats and all that so they can hear that shit. Whew, wow, that's still some dope.
That's heavy bars right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a heavy 16 right there.
Forge is just, he's one of the realest boys out here, man, in Philadelphia. And you just gotta see why he's out here doing it for y'all, man. That documentary, man, I love that joint, man. And on the other side of 8 Mile, okay, there is an MC by the name of Patience, all right? And this Good Karma album, that Lost Ones, man, what do you say, the other side of 8 Mile where M don't show? I mean, I hear you, fam. That I Am track featuring Jovi and Stretch Money, I love that. I talked about that joint before. It's just so dope, man. And I need that 8-ball video for TUBARS, man. I need that, man. You got to swing that joint over. This Good Karma album, fam, I got to give you credit for that, man. Listen, man, I gotta hop into some dope videos. Again, you can say what you want, but this is my show. TUBARS. Enjoy.
Threw my soul on the track for the people to feel. Gave my life for the culture with impeccable skill. Often not in a time where the flow don't matter. It's what I wear. Ooh, child, look at my hair. Feminine is 2 lesbos, but 1 pipe to share. Artificial. Hip-hop broke beyond repair. It's a new day, they say. Get with the times like it's cool to man chest to chest. Copper blouse or dress. Dance fruity hoes saying it's cute. You a hater or head, you was not in the loop and proud of it. These niggas lost their mind. Confirmation. This damn world running out of time and socks with souls on it. I will not understand. Should I say no man or no man? My identity crisis. This life is so not sure. When I'm like this for life, I'm so hardcore. Trash.
Night is falling, mute and cold. My horse is crying.
When I jump on stage, I bring my cross, a few nails, cause I know the world want me dead. The truth that I said not meant to get bread, so I fish for the few who fiend to get fed. The shots that I shoot be aimed at the head. Who sleep might awake some true sleep instead. A party in the partyless, trash in the building. I'm the spike in the punch, it's a rap true serum. Yeah, welcome to the island of misfits. The aluminum hat wearing conspiracy theorists. This flat earth I kick it on, crack like nuts. She bobble off, before she hobble off, clutching her guts. Yeah, Mr. Roger, won't you be my neighbor? My puppet man there with scissor hands on a hater. Shape up and ship out, ain't with the slave labor. I'ma get mine regardless. We hardcore, we martyrs. Trash.
Night is falling.
Java, Brady, yeah, look, yeah, look, seen enough to make the average nigga go insane. Surprisingly, my brain's still intact. Most would have lost that I'm a hustler. Disguised as an artist playing my part. I know one day it's all gonna make its way out the dark. Had to smarten up, swim my way away from the sharks. Cause when that blood leak, you know the ain't too far. Got a long list of trying to check off. Whatever's in the way, it's getting moved. So just step off, handle my beds like a man do. Do whatever you can do. Ring the doorbell or send a message through the mail. Shoot the golden child, chip to smile, making my mama proud. I could wait around for it, but truthfully the time is now. I hope you hear me clearly, my baby, I'm up to something. So when it hit the fan, can tell me I ain't tell you nothing. I'm on the path of my own, don't have the brand at your chrome. If you know me, you should know what I'm on. That peace, love. I just wanna the fan, but it's repercussions if you try to the fan, but that's a different story for a different day. I'm also different, making sure you get everything, and I ain't missing. My part is done, it's up to you to retain it. I'm feeding you all this gain, don't look at me like a stranger, I'm here to help. Hurting is not a part of the plan. I look you square in your eye and addressing you like a man I'm supposed to. I expect you to do the same. If you're thinking negative, you should get this in your your brain, cause there's nothing like it. Don't listen and pay the piper, man, it's your decision. I'm just trying to incite a riot, let's go.
Listen, once again, I am back, and yes, this is the second segment of TUBARS, whether you like it or not. All right, thumbs down that, whatever. But I listen to R&B music too, so I'm still in my pickup segment. This is the second segment of my pickup segment, because there's some R&B music that I definitely got to tell y'all I grabbed. My man K. Roosevelt is back with none other than his new album called K. Roosevelt. Good rhythms, good tunes, good records on this joint. I've been digging in that joint a little bit. And listen, Leon Thomas III, this Genesis album, first off, let me give you some credit for, you pulled Elle Varner. I mean, where's she been at? You know, you got her out on this bag track. I really, really enjoyed this Genesis album, and I definitely enjoyed that particular track, just for the simple fact that I've been wondering where my girl been at. You know what I mean? Radiant Children. This trying EP, so good. I don't even know no other words that I can even explain this joint. I just got put on to him, digging in it, loving it right now. And then sometimes groups come out and I'll be like, where was I? You know what I mean? Like, why am I just finding out about April and Vista? Can somebody please explain this to me? Y'all leave all the negative comments on somebody's page, but when something comes out like you are here, I am not there, you leave me in the dark, you don't tell me about it. What's going on with that, fam? I mean, come on, man. This is just a breath of fresh air when it comes to music. They are making some good quality music, and if you ain't digging in this joint, then your R&B collection is just missing something. That FOMO track is so good. That Hot Coffee freestyle, I love it. I love this little album, y'all. Thank you, iTunes, for putting that like on the front page when I was trying to see if it was something that I needed to grab, because I'm loving that shit. And hold up, before I listen. First off, I need to take a sip of this coffee because I gotta calm down. Sabrina Claudio, y'all, come on, man. I know it's been out for a few weeks, but have y'all really been listening to No Rain, No Flowers? I mean, this woman, come here. No problem. Here I am. I'm definitely here. Where you want me at? Over there? Here? Up there? On the side of it? Wherever you want me at. Yes, I'm there. Yeah, that's the track. That's how it begins. Naked? So you want me over there and you want me naked over there? No problem. Okay? Yeah, I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. I told my wife, listen, man, I got a little small crush on this joint because Sabrina Claudio is just bad. Psycho going through. I mean, come on, man. I can't even mimic her voice. Soft, sensual, beautiful, captivates you. You got to watch some of her videos because, Lord Jesus, I didn't mean to. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say that, but God dog it. Come on, Sabrina. Numb. She ends it so good with the messages from her. I mean, come on, man. This woman, first the Confidently Lost Joan. What she had? She had About Time. Them albums, beautiful. Her whole catalog at this point, she has made it up there. You know what I mean, in regards to soul, neo soul, R&B, whatever you want to call it. But I definitely been digging in this No Rain, No Flowers, John. If you guys are not up on this woman, then something is clearly wrong with you. I gotta hop into some more videos because I know y'all hate when I talk. And I'm gonna get into this Eminem review. I'll be back. Woo!
Yeah, we're sitting real high, but we heavy though. Hit the gas one time, you should let me blow. You can pass it to the right, let me get it though. Hit the back, roll tight, you should let me blow. Let me know about it, let me know. it though. If the pack roll tight, you should let me know. Let me know about it. 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 Yeah, we sitting real high, but we heavy though. Hit the gas one time, you should let me blow. You can pass it to the right, let me get it though. If the pack roll tight, you should let me know.
You know I couldn't wait for the beach vibes. Chillin' on the sand with the beatbox. Lemon kush looking like a treetop. You know I'm always spaced in the green clouds. Blue skies, cool vibes. But do we want poolside? We gon' make a wave like a true tide. They intimidated by the new guys. Baby, don't play with me. You know I got the same damn team. You know I stay laced with leaves, but I never pay for juice in the cup. Couldn't really get niggas say about me. Lift that when I twist that, never get past. Niggas gon' hate that I cheat.
Yeah, we sitting real high, but we heavy though. Hit the gas one time, you should let me blow. You could pass it to the right, let me get it though. If the pack roll tight, you should let me know. Let me know about it. 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 Yeah, we sitting real high, but we heavy though. Hit the gas one time, you should let me blow. You can pass it to the right, let me get it though. If the pack roll tight, you should let me know. And let me know.
Oh, you don't see it? Yeah. Oh, you don't see it? Yeah. Yeah. Look, I pack a punch, you should pack a lunch. I'm really calm right now when that don't happen much. I've been spitting out these flows since Captain Crunch. Why you backing up? Soon as I came, you started packing up. Hey, niggas probably think I'm sweet cause I ain't black enough. You big, bad, and tough until you test me and I'm acting up. Oh yeah, they tell me life's a but we shacking up. Guess I'll be getting my heart broke until I've had enough. I mean, dog, what can I say? She really bad as and if I ever hit, I'll tell my friends to get my status up. Hey nigga, we the underdogs, how you mad at us? You say you bring a lot to the table, but it ain't adding up. Man, you too used to basketball, I'm the batter up. This is a holy war, I just seen a nun with the ladder tuck. It's tough, I told her pray for you nigga. She said sick, God gon' make a way for you nigga. Just keep them niggas far away from you nigga, and never ever let them play with you nigga. I said nigga, I ain't Jesus, ain't no crossing them. And then I gave her 20 for the offering. I'm a boss again, that's your homie, share a coffin. Then my flow sick, you should be afraid when I cough again. Back to save the world and my people cause they lost again. Back to save the world and my people nigga. Fifth summer. Okay, you don't hear them cop sirens. You don't see them shots fired. Oh, you don't see it. Yeah. Oh, you don't see it? Tell me. You don't hear my mama crying. Hey, can't you see her baby dying? Oh, you don't see it? Tell me. Oh, you don't see it? Some niggas turn the other cheek, but not me. Niggas swear they know they ABCs, but that's not G. Last night it was a shooting, he threw 4 and dropped 3. My mama looking at the news, praying to God it's not me. As she drops to her knees. That's how Tamara lost our key. That's how Nah lost B. Yeah, got her afraid to lose me. Got her afraid to lose me. Wait, I had to pause for a second. The lyrics had me lost for a second. But I'm gonna teach you all a lesson. Lauryn Hill son, boy, I'm back with the blessings. Poppy bless him. Okay, you don't hear them cop sirens. You don't see them shots fired. Oh, you don't see it. Yeah. Oh, you don't see it? Tell me. You don't hear my mama crying. Hey, can't you see her baby dying? Oh, you don't see it? Tell me. Oh, you don't see it? Yeah. Third verse, it's time to heat up. Tell Poppy like turn the beat up. I ain't chillin' with my feet up. Boy, I kick that. Heat your seat up. I'm known to hold it down, you leave the seat up. When I see you, I don't see much. I kinda think you niggas wanna be us. There was nothing that these streets couldn't teach us. White teachers couldn't reach us. Jesus weapon, let the white man beat us. That's why I don't like his white man features. Somebody save me, because I'm drowning in my sorrow, trying to make it through the day to see tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm drowning in this pain, and I know my people, they doing the same. They just act like they don't see it. Okay, you don't hear them cop sirens. You don't see them shots fired. Oh, you don't see it. Yeah. Oh, you don't see it. Tell me. You don't hear my mama crying. Hey, can't you see her baby dying? Oh, you don't see it. Tell me. Oh, you don't see it. Yeah.
Once again, I am back, and yes, we are finally here at the third segment of TUBARS, okay, where we are going to talk about none other than the most talked about album of the week, and I'm talking about none other than Kamikaze by my man Eminem. We don't have to run down everything in his catalog. I mean, what we had, the Eminem Show, you got the Marshall Mathers LP. We know when he came out, we went bananas. You know, Recovery, I mean, come on, man. You could go down this track listing, you know what I mean? But we were very, very disappointed, okay, when we listened to Revival. All right, and the kickback that my man got from Revival, you know what I mean? All of the critics, including myself, I had a long conversation with my man Azriel DiCaprio, you know what I mean, in regards to when that joint dropped, all of the features, blah, da, 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 da. Listen, everybody had something negative to say about Revival because we know how good Eminem is lyrically, right? So Kamikaze, let me just give him some credit off the gate. No subliminals on this joint, talking straight to you, letting you know if you said anything negative about his last album, which he felt was pure hip-hop, okay, that he's going to address you. The Ring, again. From the beginning, he addresses almost everything, all right? Opinions, people that ain't on his level, talent-wise, lyrically, whatever, you know, talking to the critics, including myself, you know, how we enjoy the trash, how we accept everything that's forcing our ears. He touches on a bunch of different flows on this particular track. I really, really enjoy that. I love how he says we get more views, and when we talk about him, and people are going to click, and you know, I guess I'm included in that for that matter, and that's probably why I am stuttering. And a few call outs again to rappers that he doesn't feel, and I really, really enjoy the fact that, and I'm probably going to say this 3 or 4 times, it is no subliminal. So great way to begin this album. Then we get into the greatest, which really had to grow on me because at the beginning I couldn't stand the chorus. All right, Mike Will made it, beat bangs, we know that. Took a few listens, all right, and that was because again of the chorus. But after a few listens, and I listened to the words in the chorus, it really, really made me enjoy this track. He rides this beat, tells us why he might be the greatest MC in the world, and how so many others has copied his flow, copied his style. You know, little guys out there mimicking what my man does. And then we hop into one of the highlights on this album, and one of the highlight tracks probably this year. And I'm talking about none other than Lucky You, featuring Joyner Lucas, who, in my opinion, does not get the credit that he deserves. Again, the chorus bangs, all right? Joyner flows crazy on this joint. M, again, upset with the critics on his last album, you know, and guess what? He feels that this is real hip-hop, and if folks didn't understand it, then that's on you, you know what I mean? M flows crazy on this track. One of my favorites on this joint. I might go to that and then double back, because that Lucky You track, bang. Then we get into the Paul Rosenberg skit, and I don't know if this is real or whatever, but Paul Rosenberg is just trying to warn my man, listen, you can't be just coming at everybody who is dissing you, you know what I'm saying? And what you going to do? You going to make a Kamikaze too? Well, guess what? At this point, from what I'm hearing, why not? You know what I mean? Then we get into Normal. All right? So many people just don't understand what you go through in a relationship. I love this track, man. Such a dope track. And I know that's just my opinion, but, you know, it might even seem that Eminem is exaggerating on a track like this, but the things he speaks to on this track is so much closer to the truth when it comes to folks' relationships, you know, emotional abuse, physical abuse, cheating, love, hate. You know, sometimes you get a little closer when you go through that. He got so many rhyme schemes on here. You know, the ending, that comical story of following his lady and he sees her with another dude who eventually drops the demo on him. I mean, come on, man. That's just genius M at this point. Y'all, I've been hearing a lot of like kind of hands about that normal track, but I really, really enjoy that joint. Then Eminem calls Paul Rosenberg back, you know, from the phone call earlier. Then we get into Stepping Stone. Now, listen, a long time coming with this particular track. And I'm going to tell you, we wondered what happened with D12. M addresses this, telling the story, which, you know, we were clueless. You know what I mean? We knew that it was some issues, and we knew how close they were. So for it to disband like this, you know, after Proof passed, he gives the whole rundown. And, you know, I could tell you the production I wasn't really feeling on it. But I think, too, Eminem wants us to listen to what he's saying, listen to the story, listen to the truth behind the story. And also, I like the fact that he says he didn't mean to use them as a stepping stone. You know, sometimes we take these steps and kind of push some people down so we can get wherever we got to go. I don't do that. But, you know, it happens, y'all. You know what I mean? I love the realness behind that. And then we get into, again, y'all can say whatever y'all want. Yeah, I'm partial when it comes to my man Royce the 5'9", but this is not a light joke. I love the sarcasm in the chorus. My man, they just separating themselves from all of the corny MCs out there. I just got to say it, corny MCs out there. You know what I mean? Royce rides the beat so good. He's calling out the biters, how he's in his own lane. I love that line where he said he biting nickel and then Bitcoin. I mean, come on, man. That line is just so genius, man. And M, again, I love that he doesn't speak in subliminals. My man Machine Gun Kelly had to catch it on this joint for what he said, you know, a few years back. And I will say this, man. It took a while, M. It took a while for you to say something. We glad you said something. We glad you calling him out. But I got to give credit. And I'm going to talk about this right now. That Rap Devil by Machine Gun Kelly, he coming at M on all angles on this joint. I got to admit it, man. I'm going to talk about, you know, if I'm going to talk about M, I got to give Machine Gun Kelly some credit. This is like a little tasty warm-up, you know what I mean? If y'all into to hip-hop dissing or whatever, this joint is just crazy. That beat is bananas. And again, Machine Gun Kelly, he's not speaking in subliminals either. He coming right at M. I need y'all to please leave a comment below or tell me, you know, y'all thoughts on this beef, because this joint is just crazy. I always appreciated Machine Gun Kelly's flow. You know what I mean? But he, you know, I could kind of give or take, and you know, sometimes I feel like he was a little reminiscent to M, which a lot of and I don't mean to put race into it, but which a lot of white artists tend to do. And you know, like my man Eminem even said, people said that he only made it because he was white, but why is he at the level that he's at and some of these guys are not? This beef, lyrically, and music-wise, I am very intrigued, because that Rap Devil, man, I'm sorry, man. Machine Gun Kelly came hard on that joint. M, I need a response, bro. Then we get into Kamikaze. Kamikaze is okay, you know what I mean, as far as the way the song is set up. You know, I get it. I understand the concept and all that. I appreciate the dissing of Drake. Again, Eminem is not pulling any punches. It's not really one of my favorites on this album. You know, nothing wrong with the bars. But, you know, the chorus I didn't really feel. But I do like the fact that, you know, he touches on the views and, you know, how he got different views. And if you compare him to Drake, you know, it ain't no comparison. I'm intrigued. I want to hear what's going on with that. Then we get into Fall. Again, this is what we expect from Eminem, calling out everyone who's had something negative to say about him in the past few years. Well, we got Charlemagne, we got Button, we got Academics, we got Tyler the Creator. I mean, we got Earl Sweatshirt, we got whoever. You know what I'm saying? Vince Staples. This boy calls out everybody. I love that track. We got Nice Guy, you know, and Good Guy. They're two different tracks, but, you know, they both feature Jesse Reyes. They kind of flow together. You know, you hear like the bipolar sarcasm in both of the tracks. Not really my favorites. I can tell you, I could give or take both of them tracks. They kind of just run into each other. Then we get into Venom, which is from the motion picture that we're anticipating the Marvel John. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm definitely, you can see from behind me, I'm definitely waiting for that movie to come out. But this track, I actually dig the track. The chorus is dope. It fits along with the movie, but then it still has hip hop. You know, it still doesn't really talk about it being, you know, just driven movie, like surrounded by the movie. It actually, if it wasn't connected to a movie, you would still dig the actual track and Eminem, you know, speaking about being Venom and all of that. So I really dig that joint. Again, I gotta say this, I'm gonna rate this joint. One thing I like is Eminem addresses everybody by name. Alright, when y'all bulls be dissing people, y'all be scared to say their names and all of that. I appreciate that. Anytime we gonna battle, then just say the bull's name. Lord Jamar, Vince Staples, Tyler, Charlemagne, MGK, Button, Drake, etc., etc. Whoever you were, Eminem came at you. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? I'm going to rate this. I'm going to get off of your nerves. On an Uncle Bris rating scale, again, this album's not perfect. I was happy. It's way better, okay, than Revival. We will say that. Way better. And actually, than a few, John. Eminem had a couple little Johns. So, on an Uncle Bris rating scale, my first cousin, man. That's a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Solid body of work, M. I was very happy. Peace. Thank y'all for watching TUBARS.
We would like to invite you to something epic. It's excellence, easy.